See what's going on, fellas.
In PUBG, goddamn.
He's getting murked in PUBG right now. So we had a little bit of some technical issues last week with the third episode. So sorry about that. We didn't upload last week, but we're gonna get a good episode going for you guys tonight.
Yes, sir.
Just stick around. We about to get into it.
Smacking.
Up them wings.
Oh
Yeah, bro. So yeah, what I was saying before, dog, I just found out, right? So I had Gran Turismo 7, not 6. No, it wasn't even the numbered one. What was the one that for PS4, man? Gran Turismo Sport. So I had the disc version, right? And I was gonna mess with Destiny just now, and it was like needs to do an update. So then the update goes, not enough space on your hard drive to perform an update.
Damn.
What the fuck? So I go to my hard drive. This shit is like, you got 61 gigs available. So I'm like, how big is this fucking update? I got 61 gigs. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll delete something. So I'm going through my my games list, and I'm looking at the games that I downloaded, and I'm looking at the games that I have, like, because it'll still show the game art even though you have a disc version of the game.
Yeah.
Right? So I always ignore the disc versions because I'm like, okay, fuck it. All the data is on the disc, so it doesn't make sense to delete the shit. So I'm going through my digital games, and I'm like, damn, what can I delete? So I'm looking around, and I delete like 2 games. I think it was Street Fighter and something else. And I go to download Destiny, shit is still like not enough space. So I'm like, fuck it. Go to this menu, settings, everything. I go into the in the settings menu where you can see your actual hard drive, and it shows you like games, application data, capture gallery, all that shit. So I'm looking in there, and I scroll down, and Gran Turismo is taking up 102.6 gigs. No, the disc is not even in the PS4.
Wow. Have you ever played that shit, bro? For it to take up that much?
The crazy shit is, right, I popped in Gran Turismo. I've had the game for like maybe 2 years because I got it with my VR headset when the VR came out. But I never played it. I tried it with the VR headset, but I just couldn't. I didn't like the VR, man. It was too fuzzy. It wasn't high def, so I never played it again.
I gotta give credit to Gran Turismo for like really bringing me into PlayStation, because
that was like an OG PlayStation game.
Yeah.
When I first got PlayStation, I didn't know the power of it. I could remember, like, we were playing like Twisted Metal and fucking Crash.
Oh, Twisted Metal, bro. That's a classic. That was one of the first games I played on PlayStation. I think it was Twisted Metal and
Crash.
It wasn't. Was it Virtua Fighter?
Virtua Fighter. I think that was
Virtua Fighter was Sega.
Sega,
not Saturn. Saturn.
No.
Dreamcast.
It was before Dreamcast.
Saturn.
I think it was Saturn. It was on Saturn.
Sega Saturn. Yeah, but there was this fighting game on PlayStation 1 early days that was like a rip-off, kind of like a mix between Virtua Fighter and Street Fighter.
I had to play this shit, bro. I think
you had to. Everybody played that shit. I just can't remember the name.
Yeah.
And there was a dude that had these 2 kind of spikes on his hand, and he was pretty much a rip-off of Ken. He was like, his moveset was pretty much Ken, like a Shoryuken, all that shit. He did the same moves, but he said something different.
I can't remember for sure though.
I can't remember the name, but it was
I can't remember. I was like, it sounds familiar, but I just can't. I was like, damn,
I just remember Virtual Fighter with that dude with that thing around his head. He's acting like he was original. It's like, no, nigga, we know.
No, we know. Yeah, dog, but Yeah, this shit was so crazy. So I went through all my disc games that I have on the PS4, and them shits take up a ton of space, man. So
Yeah,
like Gran Turismo 4, even though I have the disc, it still takes up 102.6 gigs on the hard drive.
that's mad.
I gotta go through
Uncharted,
my shit because
yeah,
I'm pretty sure I
Uncharted
got some shit on there that
4,
I'm not even fucking with no more.
yeah,
That's a
Uncharted
disc, and that's
4, I had the disc thing on there. That shit takes up 62 gigs on the hard drive. I got that game on disc. So it's like, bro, the whole point of getting disc-based versions of games to me was to save space on your hard drive.
yeah.
And I mean, the other perk would be you can lend them to somebody or you can trade them in or something.
I mean, it's good like when you travel. Like when I
Yeah.
travel countries, pack that shit up. And it's like you don't have to wait, but now you do have to wait. There's so many fucking updates.
Right. That's the other thing too. Like, but I mean, even with the disc, you still have to do the updates. I think that's just gaming in general now, man. It's like every time you get a game, like even day one, most games you buy, you pop the shit in the tray, and it's like you got to do an update before you play the game.
And I want to talk about that for a quick second. You know what I'm saying? Because I got my babies, my little international babies, up in Africa and shit, in Nigeria. I kind of feel like where we going with gaming. This is like so wild. Like, I didn't thought we were talking about this, but where we going with gaming now? It's kind of like there's gonna be a big. What's gonna happen is it's either gonna pull everybody into the 21st century because you have to have internet now. You can't just if you get the PS5 without fucking the disc drive, like there's nothing to do but
you can't do anything.
Right. So and that's the most affordable version. So
same with the Series S.
Right. So what's gonna happen is either we're gonna have like a huge pull into internet. You're gonna see mad players come from all around the world start to get online this holiday season, or it's gonna be like just a huge drop. And I don't know if it's possible for it to be a drop at this point.
I think starting off for the generation, the numbers will be high because most people that are buying a PS5 and the Xbox like at launch are like hardcore gamers. So most of us have like, internet, right? And, we're on technology tips. So we're gonna, but I think like as the generation goes on, like that's another thing with Game Pass too. Like you made a good point because like Game Pass, the whole point of Game Pass is that you can download games, this whole library of games, and download it to play. But people that have sucky internet connections or no internet at all, that shit is a no-go for you. You know what I'm saying? You're pretty much just stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the thing, and this is what I love about Africa. Something I discovered is like they always say Niger no the carry last, man. Like not Nigeria's not gonna be last. Like it's like the rough circumstances basically move civilization forward. So Sony basically Sony and Xbox and Microsoft are forcing society to say, get online. Now you have to be online. If you want to step into this new generation, it's no longer okay for you to just
be offline
to buy shit and just wait. You dead ass have to get online and be a part of the global community. It's not even just get online. It's get online and play with international people because all the servers, I'm pretty sure they're going to be based in England and the East and West Coast. So you're going to be forced to, everybody, I'm playing PUBG right now, and it's like, you're going to be forced to get online now. And that's the standard. If you want to be a gamer, 2020 gamer, you got to have high speed internet. Talking about 100 MB or better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's true, man. Everything, I think just in general with everything, not even just gaming, like look at the whole school situation right now with kids, having to school from home. There's a lot of parents that don't have like a good enough internet connection. What can kids do? You know what I'm saying? It's just, the crazy thing is, man, like I found out in the US, bro, we got like bottom tier internet compared to the rest of the world. Like Damn. Japan, a lot of European countries, even some countries in South America, Central America, they had gig speed internet like for standard, like personally, for over like 3-4 years now. Comcast just, I think last year, going towards the end of last year, started offering gig speed internet to like personal, like if you don't have a business account,
Mm.
for like personal use. But yeah, I mean most households don't have a good enough internet connection. So like a lot of the stuff, a lot of the features you get from the next gen consoles are going to be obsolete, pretty much.
And this is the scary thing about it, because when you really look at it, all of the games, at least for me, the games that I enjoy most are the games I can play with y'all.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it makes the world bigger and also shrinks the world down, because in some ways, if you don't at least have the resources to get online, you might as well be a million miles away, even if you're down the block.
I'm wondering if that had something to do with Sony's kind of stance on how they built their first party games, like this generation and the end of last generation. Because Sony, they've invested a ton into like these big AAA single player offline, like narrative driven games where you don't have to be connected to like, get a great experience from a game. Like The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, all those games, you don't need to be online.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that was like part of their thinking, like,
Right.
Yeah, because they don't want to give up. I don't think they want to give up that whole immersive single player aspect that they've
Right.
been doing for so long, since
Mhm.
basically almost all their exclusives is basically like a good single player game.
Right.
They're never. I don't think they're
That
going
you
to ever
can
give that
get.
up, because that's just
Yeah.
basically what's draw people to them. Like people want to play that story and
Right.
stuff like that. And then like you also get games that's like a good. That's what I was keep saying. Like they need to be more good, like 4-player co-op games that have a good immersive story to deal with all the characters, like how
Right.
Avengers is. You want to pull
That's
all your friends. You want to pull everybody in, make them
Mhm.
feel like you going on missions with each other, doing all these types of adventures and stuff, like you
Mhm.
would do in in an open adventure world, like in a movie or out when you go outside and
Right.
stuff like that. When you go to take trips with your friends and stuff like that, y'all want to go on adventures. That's what like
Right.
it's like. You want to have that Lord of the
That's
Rings
what.
feeling.
Yeah, that's one of the things I thought they would be pushing next gen, like with the PS5. Like I thought that was kind of their whole shtick with the hard drive and making sure everything loads quick. It's like kind of to get around, and I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it totally wrong, but kind of to get around people's bandwidth issues. If the game itself can load a whole world like at a snap locally, maybe it makes it easier for people to connect online.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe next gen they would go more from single player like story driven games to having it where you can invite your friends. uh like I heard a rumor that the next Horizon game is supposed to be co-op.
Okay.
I heard that the first game was actually supposed to be co-op, but they
Yeah, that's what
didn't
I heard
have
too.
the technology to do it. Then you look at a game like The Last of Us. I think I said some of this in like
Because
the first
like I
first
said,
episode.
like they would sit there saying because they want the God of War, the latest God of War was supposed to be an actual co-op game, but it didn't
Right.
have the means to do it because all the the graphics
Yeah.
and everything he put into it. So I was like, so I keep thinking
systems
that
couldn't
the
handle
next
it.
one you're gonna
Right.
be able to play as
Kratos and
Kratos
Atreus.
and his son or
That's
something
what
like
I'm
that.
saying. All their games have that sort of it's like that aspect of co-op is there. Like even though you're not able to do it with somebody live, in most of their single player games, they always have a companion with you. Like they're trying to push that like there's always
Companion,
somebody
yeah,
there with
Fallout,
Fallout,
freaking Skyrim.
you. Right,
Oh,
what do you call it?
freaking. What was this
Like we were
game?
saying, God of War, you had a son with you. The Last of Us, you always have another character with you throughout that game. Look
Fucking
at Ghost
Outer
of Tsushima.
Worlds.
You always have a character with you. For most missions, you have like a secondary character. So I think that's where they're gonna push their that So the game I have in my background, Godfall. Um, the more and more I look at that game, man, that shit's looking pretty dope.
Yeah, because
And
I was
the
looking at your
more,
review and stuff like that. I
yeah,
was
the
like,
more
dang
I
man,
research it,
I really wish they had like, because you said that there's a what was it? There's an extra another weapon, which is probably you said like a chain, a sword whip or a
the
chain
dual
whip or
blades,
something like.
yeah, with the whip, yeah,
Yeah,
like a chain blade sort of thing.
yeah, chain blade.
Yeah,
I was like, that might be interesting, but I'm
yeah.
more of like I'm like a pole arm person or
Polearm looks
spear.
dope
Yeah,
too
I
because you
like the
can throw
spear, I
that
like the
shit.
stuff. I like that reach and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So yeah, with Godfall, at first I was kind of like unsure about it because I kind of been turned off by all these types of games, man. Like with Avengers, Anthem, Destiny, all those games where they like promise you, you know, you get loot and you get to make your character better as you go through the story and you progress and this. And those games all have issues, man. They're always all broken. They're always talking about,
Half-ass, they
yeah, they
missing
have to add,
something.
yeah, they're live service games. They're gonna add more to the game as you play and blah blah. I feel like with every one of those that have come out, they've all been broken, and it's taken like years for them to get fixed. Like
Yeah,
look
get
at
it right. Yeah,
um
exactly.
No Man's Sky. I don't know if you remember that game.
Yeah,
That game had so much promise, and then it shipped, and it was like, yo, what is this? This is
exactly.
nothing
So,
like what
because
we got promised.
I went out and bought that game. I was so excited. Then I was like, wait. And then I
Dude,
seen it online. It was like, everybody was like, oh, you can't find people. It's not
yeah,
a
it was
multiplayer. I
just
was sitting like,
broken.
what? I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
so tight,
yeah.
son.
So a
It
lot of
was
these
like,
games are like that, man. And the thing I like about Godfall, the thing that they said that totally turned my whole like view on it was they said it's a full game. It's not like a live service game. It's like the game is complete, it's shipped. You go through the storyline. You can go through the storyline with two of your friends. Um, you can replay certain missions and whatnot, but it's not like one of those games where um, you have like this story and then after that you have to wait for them to give you updates to like continue the story or like to finish the game.
Like
Um,
what's the name?
Warframe.
Warframe. Yeah.
yeah, but Warframe, I kind of give a pass because first off, Warframe was free.
Mhm.
It was free, and then they never really promised this
Yeah, they never.
engaging storyline. They pretty much just told
Yeah.
you you're gonna be a fucking space ninja and you can fuck shit up.
No.
So have fun. Like that was it. That was their that was it. And I was like, okay, shit, fuck it. Space ninja? I'm in, nigga. Let's go. So yeah, with
Oh yeah.
yeah, so with Warframe, everything they gave you after that just seemed like a bonus to me.
Yeah.
I never got pissed off with Warframe. Like even now, when I go back into the game and it's so freaking confusing, I'm not pissed off. I'm just like, damn, this game got too much shit, but I didn't pay any money for it. So
that's exactly
Okay.
how I felt with that. I was like, damn, I think I made a mistake in re-downloading this shit because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
yeah, bro, it's like nah.
The Yu-Gi-Oh. Hold on.
The who?
The Yu-Gi-Oh disorder, right? Because the second that you sit 2 seasons out, you kind of like you come back, you're like, what?
What the hell is going on? Yeah. So like speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, my son Carter, he got into Yu-Gi-Oh like a couple months back. He was watching the TV show, and he was like all into Blue Eyes White Dragon and shit. And I was like, good one,
Nice choice.
young Padawan. Yeah. So I like ordered him a Kaiba structure deck,
Nice.
which is crazy because
Got all the best
we
shit.
we all started off with like starter decks and like little BS cards, but I started him off with a structure deck, and he picked that shit up quick, man. He was figuring out like little combos and setting little traps and shit, and like I was going easy on him, but like one night I'm playing him and he did some shit where it was like just some forward thinking shit. Like I had something on the field. He like attacked
How
my
old-
monster, knowing his was weaker. His got killed. He's like, oh well, this effect says I can get this, and once this gets on the field, I can get that. Next thing I know, I'm staring at like 3 blue eyes on the field. I'm like, I think I actually posted a picture online because he had them all out on the field. I'm like,
How old is your boy now?
He's 8. He just turned 8.
Oh, yeah, that's
He just turned 8. Yeah, so we got like heavy back into the Yu-Gi-Oh for a little bit. He kind of fell off of it during the summer because he got into the whole video game shit. But we went and we were buying all these cards. We like got all these blue eyes cards for him.
My worry is about your other son, Gavin. I was like, that dude is gonna be a tech genius.
Yeah, Gavin's
he's gonna
on
start
some,
hacking your accounts and shit. Watch.
Yeah, he's on some other shit. He's just like, I think that's just every kid now, man. I think kids now are just born knowing how to do shit. Like he just knows how to do everything. He like goes, sits on the computer, he'll pull some shit up and just start putting shit on the screen. And I'm just like,
I know, right?
Minority Report. Next thing I know, I got like 20 packages from Amazon on my front door. It's like, yeah. So yeah, the kids now, man, it's just natural for them. And I guess we're just passing that shit down through our DNA. I don't know what the answer is. Like they come out just knowing how to use phones and iPads.
Exactly. That's why I be looking at that too. You could be sitting there with a newborn baby. They'll sit there. You be on your phone. They'll just sit there, just grab that shit out of your hand, start looking at it, be like,
they know exactly what to do. Yeah.
Mommy got some dirty pictures up here.
Dude, my sister in New York, when my mom video calls her, she just had a baby. She's about 3.5 months old. When she video calls her, it's like she knows when my mom's on the phone. Like you can see her whole face change. She like turns, she looks at the phone, she like starts laughing, like almost like she's like, I know that's grandma in that device. It's nuts. It's freaking nuts. So yeah. I don't even know how we got on the topic of kids, but
no, talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, talking about
Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah.
But Yu-Gi-Oh is a logic game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh, you gotta logic, strategize.
It's very good.
So, it's good for him. His brain works like, really
so
fast.
You think you're good at Yu-Gi-Oh? Here's some Magic the Gathering.
I wanted to introduce him to Magic, but I was just like, nah, that's too much. It's just too much shit because we already have a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We tried to build all these decks and shit, and he his last deck was an Exodia deck, so he murked me a couple times with that one.
That's probably why he lost interest. If I put Daddy's ass with an Exodia deck,
it's funny,
I'm
right?
basically king.
As you said in the room, like, get your ass
So the shit happened, and I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'll let you win. I'm helping you to learn your deck. That's all it is. You ain't beat me.
I'm not ready for that. If my boy come up to me and be like, yo, Daddy, I whooped your ass, I'm just gonna snap that nigga like, wow. My house, nigga.
Yeah. So are you playing PUBG right now?
Yeah, these sneaky ass motherfuckers, bro.
I've yet to play PUBG, man.
Alright, this game is fun as fuck. It's a team based. It's like all the stuff we talk about campaign mode, except for no story. This
is what I need to know. So this is my thing with PUBG, Fortnite, and all those battle royale games that I did not know until this past weekend, actually, when I saw my nephew. So he was playing Fortnite, and I did not know that there were different modes. Like I thought Fortnite was just like straight up battle royale, like everybody in the match and just like I didn't know there was like capture the flag or like not capture the flag, but capture points and hold and like shit like that. Like I love those game modes. Yeah, I'm not.
There are some fun points to Fortnite. I played Fortnite for a while, for like maybe like 3-4 seasons. You know what I'm saying? And there are some fun things when you get a good team. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't have to be all like jump around and fucking shoot it.
Right. So that was my introduction to it. Like from what I saw, because I think I saw it when it first came out, and I never saw like any of the DLC or any of the seasons and stuff that they added after then. So in my mind, Fortnite was just 50 people on the field, last man standing, and that was it.
See, when I got introduced to Fortnite, I seen Fortnite before they even added Battle Royale. It was basically just like an open world. You just build,
They do
cut
have
down. It was
Just
basically a
build shit.
sandbox game.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, they was like, they looked at PUBG and they was like, that might be the future of gaming.
Right,
Let's put
because I
Battle
think
Royale
PUBG
in.
came out before, right?
Yeah, PUBG came in. PUBG was like the
Right,
first
right.
Battle Royale game.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is, Fortnite is more playable for the same reason that Microsoft has more issues with bullying and rude and abusive behavior online, because it's like colorful and kiddie, so
Right.
it appeals to like a younger community. But
And I think that turned me off of it too.
yeah, and
Yeah, I was like, there's gonna be too many kids on this shit.
right, this PUBG is like basically like a real war game.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, with PUBG again, the reason I never got into it was I was like, is it just like another battle royale, shoot till the last man, and that was it? Like, I don't know. I like my shooter games to have like some kind of objective. Like I like playing domination or capture the flag, or Battlefield has this shit called Rush. I'll do like team deathmatch once in a while, but I prefer shit where you actually got to strategize and figure out how to, you constantly back and forth on the map, going to this point to that point. And something I realized watching my nephew play Fortnite is these motherfuckers don't follow the objectives. No matter what game mode it is, they're just trying to kill each other.
Hey, what's funny, bro? And that's one of the reasons why I was really good at Fortnite. Like I got first a lot because I'm a strategist. Like we're strategists. You know what I'm saying, like right now, like I don't even know these motherfuckers I'm playing with, but I see where they're going, and I already know, what I'm saying, what I'm doing. So I'm gonna survive. Like the problem with it is there's so many randos. You know what I'm saying? You might get fucking ADHD fucking brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so he's playing Fortnite, and there's like, I guess, 3 points on the map, an A, B, C, and each team has to capture and hold as many of those as they can. But the whole time he's playing, he's just running around. I think it was like a Marvel theme. So he was like just running around trying to get different characters' powers. Like I guess you get powers from like Black Panther, Storm, Wolverine.
that's the limit.
Yeah. So the whole time he's playing, he's just running around doing that and just finding people to kill. And then he's looking up at the score and he's like, damn, these guys are winning. And I'm like, yeah, bro, because you guys aren't capturing the points. The objective of this particular game is to capture the points, but you guys are just running around trying to kill the enemy. You're not going to win like that. And that was one reason I hated Call of Duty, man, because every time I played like domination and anything, guys would play that shit like they were playing team deathmatch.
Yeah, everybody's worried about the kill death ratio.
Yeah. I'll be at point A, and I'm like, yo, somebody come with me to take point A. And I'm by myself. And there's 3 dudes rushing in, bang, 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 I'm dead.
You just get shot up, yup.
Like,
that's how I felt when we was playing the Cold War shit.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
I'm playing annoying. Right now with a bunch of people who don't know what the fuck going. It's annoying. You know what I'm saying? It's really fucking annoying. It's the problem. It is the problem. You know what I'm saying? It is the problem.
Yeah, I think I just started playing Resident Evil.
If we all get on it at the same time,
I'll download it right now. What time is it? 11:15? If I start downloading, it should be done like.
It's very playable because I be cracking mad jokes. And that's the best part of the community of this shit, because was that a Uzi?
Yeah, man. But what are you playing right now, Jesse? You still playing Avengers?
Right now I'm just like back and forth between Avengers and Far Cry New Dawn. I don't know, I just started playing Far Cry New Dawn because I was bored.
You know, it's crazy. I never finished Far Cry. Is that the one we played together?
Yeah, I think we played. I think we played Far Cry 5, the one before New Dawn. We was playing that one together.
Isn't New Dawn the one with the cult?
Yeah, it's the one with the two twins, the two chicks.
Oh. Sweet. Did that message pop up for you too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Nice. Okay. All
I'm
right.
like,
Well.
what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the one, man. I never finished it.
Yeah, the New
You know
Dawn
what?
is the latest one.
New
That's
Dawn
one
is the
with
latest one.
Yeah, with the two twins. Not with the guy that has the coat. That was before.
So that was before. Okay.
Yeah, the dude
So I
with the
missed the
coat and
last
stuff like
one
that.
then.
Then he did some shit, blew up a bomb or whatever like that. And
Yeah.
then the New Dawn is with the two chicks and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. So I played the one before New Dawn then.
Yeah, I played. That's the one. That's what I'm saying. That's the one we played together when we got that one together.
Yeah.
But we never finished it. I
Never
was like,
finished it,
every
yeah.
Far Cry I played,
Dude,
it's
I
that for-
still look at that video on Twitter and fucking crack up of you driving off that cliff.
son, I did that shit again inside. I did that shit yesterday. I was playing and stuff like that, and I had my companion in the back, and I was like, fuck it, we just gonna go for it and stuff like that. We just going straight down the mountain, and we speeding. I'm like, yeah,
Bro.
and I did not see a cliff. So the only thing I saw was, and the freaking shit flipped. All I see is my companion flying through the air. I was like, oh, all he sees me, boom, boom, boom.
Bro,
Boom,
I'm
right into
so
the water. I
mad
was
I
like,
did
oh,
not
shit.
save that video from my angle, man. That shit was nuts, dog. So we were playing Far Cry is in we had just finished this mission, so we were leaving the area, and somehow I got ahead of Jesse. I think we were looking for something, and Jesse ended up like going to get a crate or some shit. So I went ahead of him, and so I went around this cliff, and I like climbed down this side of the cliff to the bottom. So it's about like maybe like a 70, 80 foot drop. So Jesse's looking on his map, and all he can see is just the point where my character is. So based on that, he hops on his quad bike and he's like speeding towards me, like thinking he'll just run into me at some point.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and I see him coming on the map, and I'm looking up at the cliff, and I'm like, oh man, he doesn't see the cliff. And he comes flying over. He's like, oh shit.
Oh man.
His quad bike burst into flames. Laying on the ground dead.
You're like a motherfucker, though.
Oh man, that shit had me dying, bro.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
that was good times.
Yes,
But
stop
see,
taking hoes, Jesse.
yeah, but see, it's game. See, that's what the thing I love about co-op games, man, is that you get those moments that are not scripted in the gameplay.
Yeah.
Like you get
That's why I
to
keep telling my
create.
friends. I be like,
Yeah.
son, I like co-op games because you can't script the bullshit that we're
Yeah,
gonna come
that
up with
happens.
when you play
Right.
that shit.
Right.
Like I have so many videos of just being my friends playing like The Forest, Generation Zero, where you can just hear me screaming my ass off at the top of my lungs like a little bitch. And I'm like, oh shit, and stuff like that. And then my friends is like dying in the background. And all of a sudden they get chased by something scary. And they're like, oh my God, they're screaming, oh, mommy, and stuff like that. I'll be saving them shits. And then these niggas be dying. That I used to be coming to work like, yo, you seen this shit? He was like, yo, y'all fucking stupid. I'd be having people at work weak at the break room and shit. It's like, yo, son, this, like, I just basically
Yeah.
filming shit that's just funny. Like, even when like people from Twitch, I like put my link of the, like, I'll send them a video in Discord or whatever, and they'll start looking at all my videos. And he's like, yo, why all your videos is funny as fuck? I was like, son, I just be capturing the moment, son. The
Yeah,
moments,
man,
you
that's the
need
good
those
thing
moments.
about co-op games is you get to experience those shits with friends, and like I said, it's not something the developers script into the game. There's nothing more fun than just being put in the virtual world with, you know, your friends from real life and just going free. You know what I'm saying? Like Far Cry is like the perfect game for that because it's like an open world and you just get to let loose. Remember that time we were on the truck driving on that 18-wheeler I found that had the guns in the front. We were shooting
Yeah.
at the dudes, and then the truck just blew up out of nowhere. Just random shit, man.
Oh man.
Random shit.
We just
yeah.
sitting there like,
Yo, like,
what the fuck
what
happened?
just happened?
Well,
I have to download that game again. I think I still got I got it in my library.
Yo, PUBG is dope too, bro. And it's like
I'll download PUBG. Matter of fact,
I think
hold on a
it's
second.
got a lot of. As
Because
I'm playing
PUBG only got like what 8 gigs or some shit like that.
Yeah, the
I have it in
graphics
my
aren't
library
that great.
somewhere.
Hold on, let me check mine.
But like, if you communicate, and you can, and if you communicate effectively, like you
Mhm.
can have a strategy. You know what I'm saying?
This is the best thing about technology.
First thing I'm gonna be
You
doing, I'll be sitting there.
Like, oh shit, we out, son. Pulled up with a motorcycle. Like, yo, let's go, son. Let's do what you
Please
waiting for.
find
Nigga,
PUBG.
move.
Can't really see.
Are you downloading from your phone?
Yeah, I got the remote play. Stupid background let you see it. But I got the remote play. Yeah, you can kind of see it right here. So I'm just go to the PlayStation Store and download it.
There's a realness to this game too. Like, you can't carry too many weapons unless you got a book bag. You can't carry so many items.
Yeah.
Motorcycle-
Yeah,
PUBG
it's
is
kinda
free,
like-
right?
Like I keep saying, like PUBG got their formula for their game from DayZ
Mm.
and stuff like that, because DayZ started doing like they was hosting little battle royale tournaments, and you know how DayZ's map is fucking crazy huge. So they gotta
Yeah.
limit you to an area, and everybody gotta go collect their stuff and go in there and start, shooting people off. So they basically took that premise, because PUBG was gonna be another like just like an open world survival game, and they was just like, yo, well, we can make it a battle royale game and stuff like that, like they did in DayZ. Boom, that shit blew up. Then Fortnite followed suit, and everybody else started following suit. And I'm sitting like, if it wasn't for fucking DayZ,
None of
all
this
y'all
would be
motherfuckers
around.
would be a straight up survival game. And y'all know it. And y'all freaking fucked us over by giving us these battle royale bullshits. And now freaking
Yeah.
people can't get their minds off them shits.
That's
I
the
was like- I
one
was like-
thing I can't stand about the gaming industry, man. It's like once they find one successful thing,
So many
It's like
Mhm.
everybody just has like now every game coming out is a fucking battle royale game.
If it has a competitive mode in it or something
battle
competitive, they gotta put a battle royale in it.
Yeah, like did you see what's
There's-
that game on
in the
Hyperscape?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the worry of having.
Why is there 2 downloads for PUBG?
Don't download that party bullshit. I had to do
The PTS shit?
Yeah, that open world shit is cross-platform. I'm not playing with this fucking computer.
Oh yeah, them PC dudes are cheaters, man. I played I tried to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare on my Xbox.
Yeah, PC.
But the
people are fucking
Xbox
cheap.
for some reason was like forcing me to enable crossplay.
Yeah.
And some PC dudes, man, straight cheaters, bro. Like I couldn't
Even on
enjoy
what's
the
name?
game, bro.
Yeah, they was like how on Xbox and stuff like that, there are people going around using like modded controllers
Mm,
to cheat in the games and stuff like that. I was like, see,
yeah, man, that shit's bullshit.
this is exactly
Yo, so
why
it's
you
the one that
can't
says
play with
PT
people from Xbox.
one that says PTS is the one I shouldn't download, right?
Yeah,
All right. I'm downloading the regular one right now. Let me see how much time it
yeah.
says.
This is fun as fuck, bro. Because we just executed some bitch outside, bro. That shit look gangster as shit. I was in a house. So was outside. It looked like he was by himself. We waited till the motherfucker. I don't even know these dudes. We just waited till the motherfucker ran down. Oh, somebody across the house. Okay. Got the sawed off shotgun. in
Fuck
my
this shit up. All right, mine says 25 minutes.
So that's exactly
Actually,
how
no.
what's name.
I shouldn't even be
Like,
that long.
I have
Probably 'cause
videos
I'm
like
on
me,
the remote play. Hold on, let me turn that shit
me
off.
and some people that was playing on Twitch. We sitting there playing, and we going in. We like, oh, yo, back on Warzone. We
Yeah.
going around hunting for people and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, we just see my homeboy Jordy, he get killed. He's like, I was like, oh shit, Jordy down. So we run over there, and we see one team coming. So we had dead in our sights, and I'm like, I to look at the radar, and I see like another squad coming, and a squad coming from behind us. I was like, yo, Kim, go through the warehouse. We getting surrounded. So we went through that warehouse. We started lighting these niggas up, son. They kept coming to the warehouse, boom, 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 boom. And they was like, you could tell they didn't know where we was, because we just kept jumping from out of one area from the warehouse to
Going
another
into
area
the other
and
side.
stuff like that. I'm running.
Yeah.
I run outside. I draw they fire. They coming from outside. He like, yeah, he is. I go back inside. They come in. Kim just caps them. Boom, boom, boom.
That's how you gotta do it, man.
son.
Yeah. See that type of shit I like.
Yeah.
That strategy.
I'm just hiding right now, bro. It's just me.
I'm be in there, nigga. I'm coming.
I'm
I'm
just
coming.
hiding. Killed all my niggas.
You in there.
This
You in
is
there. Back up on the way,
I feel like
son.
if I try to download this shit, it's going to slow down Destiny. Jesse gonna be like, "Oh, you trying to share the download, nigga?
You tripping?
Another hour."
You tripping? All right, let me.
Nigga, this is a 67 minutes, son. That's
Sheesh.
God.
All right.
If I wasn't on Netflix, if I would just basically turn my Playstation off and let this shit go, it probably been done by now.
All right, fuck it, man. Let's wrap this up and go get on PUBG with Izzle.
Yeah, man. Good,
But
that's fun.
good third episode, technically the fourth, but we know how that went.
Yeah. It's for the unmentionables, the bloopers.
Yeah. This episode was technically supposed to be up last week.
Fuck.
But we'll get back on our Grizzly. Get back to the weeklies. All right, man. I'm gonna see you on PUBG in a minute. Yes,
sir.
Jesse, I'm getting on the PlayStation party chat in a second, bro.
All right.
All right, we'll catch you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.